Hi, I'm doing a quickie, well, as quickie as you can, for Children's Week for Dormogal and War Within. You meet various different orphans. There is a fast method to go to one zone where you need level 80 and go to the Foundation Hall in Dormogal, pick up the quest. When opportunity explodes from Rezik the Shiv to start the chain. This is how you will get into Undermine. Alternately, you complete the zones completely, or you get summoned into Undermine. Yeah. So, let's go back to WoW. As you can see, I am talking to a matron. Technically, Anna, matron in training. Over here, you can see I am at 55.26, comma, 27.09. And this is the map location. And this is the full city. There you are. A little closer. Steam baths. Okay. And I'll go backwards. And there's the baths. And there we are related to them. Okay. So, go ahead and do this. Oh, hello. You must be Lygia. I can't thank you enough for stopping by to help with these little ones. Since we Earthen don't have children of our own, I thought it'd be fun to have some of our allies out for the week. But it turns out children are quite energetic. I also don't have a good grasp of what children find fun yet. If you could take the Kobold youngling with you, that would be helpful. They seem to have somewhere they want to visit. Take this whistle to call them to you. Objectives. Speak to the orphan, Ribbles.
Journey onward.
Yes, Scribbles. Oh yeah. Scribbles looks at you in awe, then seems to realize she's staring. Wow, you bigger and taller than Kobold friends. Hello, Big Tall. My name is Scribbles. Me hear you are very brave. Big Tall. Scribbles wants to be just like you. Talk Rock says you're here to help Scribbles. Talk Rock. Scribbles lets out a comically large gasp, her eyes going wide as if suddenly realizing something. You here to take Scribbles on an adventure? Me always want to go on adventure. This gonna be the best day ever. Big Doll. Nice talk, Rock. Tell Scribbles that she get to do whatever she want today. Well, me have big dream. One so big me get in trouble for it a lot. Scribbles takes a deep breath. Me want to be brave candle night, like shiny humans with floaty boats. And me here, there's a crystal that's brighter than any candle. Scribbles pauses, seemingly anticipating rejection. Would you take Scribbles to see candle nights with big kitties? Objective. Take Scribbles to Moraldia, or Moraldor. As you can see, you get the whistle. But now you have to get to Moraldor. You can fly there. Excuse me, please. Or we can take the bus. I think I'm just going to take the bus and the tree. I think I'm in the right place for that. There we are. we are. Let's take the bus, aka flight path.
I understand your frustration, Gaora, but do not rush to conclusions.
He talks all the time.
We are the Titan's bedrock and foundation.
And so we're going over here. As you can see, it gives you a quest mark. And we'll just fly there. There are 2 locations here. We will phase through the zone. If you're flying, you barely notice it. There's like a little bit of hesitation. If you flight path, however, you will get a cutscene. Or a pedal card scene. So, should be about here or so. There we are. Down we go. Actually, isn't a long flight. It just seems long because you want to be where you go quickly. And if you use Dragonflight, then of course, it feels even slower. But it helps navigate the corners and turns, and makes it so that you, as a watcher, do not get sick from my flying, which I don't fly well. I admit it. In fact, I fly very badly. I do not have Ballhead open. I am going off my memory. Please, I do recommend, if you feel you want to write down the TomTom coordinates, pause, and write them down. It looks like we're coming up on the city as we speak. And here we are. Come on out here. And I am going to do this because there are bugs galore in this version. So you have to keep calling forth your Orphan. Okay? Alright, let's find the right spot, shall we? Did I mention I'm a dragon? Possibly not. Let's go this way. I think it'll be easier. Alright. Lie down a little bit. See that bridge? See the arrow pointing up? This gets confusing for people. Unfortunately, no one looks up. So, we'll take the elevator. When you call the flight master any flights, the Orphan disappears. Even if you have the Orphan out, the Orphan disappears. And according to the game coding. So you have to call. The Orphan back again. Why there are bugs in the War Within? I have no idea. I've never encountered bugs in the War Within. Have you? I mean... Yeah. Big tall. Do you see it? Oh, this is bigger than any candles Scribbles ever saw. It's so pretty. How many candles tall do you think Crystal is? And now you talk. How many candles do we think it is? Ah, come back here, Scribbles. Come back here. Can't talk to you. 3 million Scribbles tall? Thousands of candles tall? That not sound like enough Scribbles. Think over 100. Hold on. That is a big number. Other kobolds say so. Scribbles looks very sure of herself. Scribbles turns towards the Irati reserve training grounds, her ears suddenly pricking up. You hear that? Scribbles hears battle. Take Scribbles to the training grounds, which are just over here.
New reserves are readying to enter the front lines.
And that is a
Sparring
world
with you
quest.
will
I
teach
might do
them
that real
much.
fast. While I have you guys over here. It's simple. And Taka has a dialogue she does. There we are.
Sacred flame guide your way, friend.
No,
May the
I don't need
shadows
that.
pass you by.
Come on. There we go. Scribbles is talking. Let's go back. Who is this that you have brought with you? Oh, you real candle lighter, like one from the stories. You a knight? I want to be a candle. Oh boy. I have a cat. I am one of the many protectors of Mereldar, and the Sacred Flame. What brings you here, friends? Scribbles says, me is Scribbles. Me want to be candlelighter, just like you. Scribbles wants to protect friends and grow to be a brave knight. Is that so? Well, being a knight is not easy. It requires a lot of dedication and sacrifices. You must be very brave. Scribbles not afraid. Scribbles want to help. Want to protect candles and friends from dark. Scribbles has been practicing. Here, let me show you what Scribbles can do. Indira nods towards the training dummy. Scribbles bends over to catch her breath, looking a bit tired. See, Scribbles hit target with everything we have. I should say I'm impressed, Scribbles. The fighting isn't all about hitting your toes as hard as possible. How you attack is just as important as strength, and could easily save your life someday. You should put more weight on your front foot when you attack so your body weight is balanced. Try to make your swing one solid move, using your body, not just your arms. Scribbles, shuffles her feet, trying to emulate Andari Dawn Surge. Okay. Balance skills and swing body. Scribbles will practice. Me promise on candle. Thank you for helping, Scribbles. Mr. Nice Candlelighter. Night? Thank you for bringing her here, Lygia. She does show more promise than I was expecting. Maybe I should speak to her guardian about an apprenticeship. You hear that, Big Toe? Maybe Scribbles can train with knights. Big Toe, there's only one more thing Scribbles wants to do. Scribbles would like a candle, one to remember the bright place by. Every good candlelighter needs a candle. You help find Scribbles' candle? And these are the fighters. I'd love to fight them, but that's not what I'm here for. Come on, Scribbles. Such a cute little kobold here. There's our candle maker. And there's candles. Let's try the fat one first. This candle's too big for Scribbles. Scribbles can't carry it. Here's another. This candle, tiny, almost no wax left. Maybe Big Tall find a bigger candle? This candle, it's perfect for Scribbles. Scribbles holds out her hand to accept the candle gingerly, as if it were made of precious material. This candle is so beautiful, wax so white and shiny. Scribbles promised to treasure it, always. With this, Scribbles is now candlelighter. Scribbles' ears perk up. Scribbles thinks she hears Tall Rock. Nice Tall Rock. Big Tall. Take Scribbles back to Tall Rock Lady? Now, normal people would walk the whole way down. How about our filling in? I will use the elevator. There we go.
What have you experienced?
My goodness, I've never seen Scribbles this excited. It sounded like she made quite the impression with the lamplighters. Speaking of children, I was watching the other Arathi children play, and noticed that Destian seems more interested in his book than joining in. Perhaps you could talk to him. Surely there is something he'd rather do than stay here.
Adventure continues.
Okay.
Why are monsters mean?
Hello, I'm Destian. Erlen, Matrion Ona told me about you and said you were an adventurer. You must have seen all kinds of spooky and awesome things, right? There is one thing I would like to do, but I'm worried it would scare people. Destian looks around nervously and lowers his voice. I've heard there are good Nerubians, and that you met them. I've always wanted to talk to one, but they scare me. Will you come with me to meet them? I accept.
Only play when it's day, because
Alright,
at
and we
night
transfer
monsters
the
fight.
Whispering Chasm to Azure Cadet, and we take Destian to the Weaver's Lair. Look at the map. Somewhere around here's the play point. Well, there's one right there. We'll take that one. You should be standing on a flight point. Not above me. Alright, where's the flight point? There it is.
Belladar shift in your favor.
And we'll go here. Here we go.
When the star shifts.
More taking it because of the rook's crannies and roots and stalactites, and it's easier this way. Children's Week is adorable. If you have not yet, Stormwind has the main quest that'll take you to 5 different locations, 3 of which they tell you right away, and then 2 that come with the last. And then Orgrimmar has different quests, but there's still 5. Then you go to Shattrath, the orphanage there, and you get 3 more quests, and then you get 2 additional quests. According to the Google search post, the Durenai child in Shattrath is actually seen again in the Heritage Armor quest. The Heirloom Armor quest, still as a child. So she has not grown up yet. There we are. Let's go see our widow friend. There we are. I see the widow. This one is difficult. You have to trigger it just right, or you can't get it to work. It's frustrating. You have to walk back. Walk forward again. And that didn't work. Walk back. Walk forward again.
I've heard much
Look at
about
this.
you. Oh, I'll remember you.
It is difficult to get it to trigger, even when you do find the right spot. Try this. I don't know why this quest is so hard to trigger. Don't be disheartened. It will work. I've had it work, so I know it will. But it is hard. Disheartening, especially when you can't figure it out. Looking in Wildhead will give you TomTom coordinates, but it will not help because the coordinates are right here. You are here. So, it's mostly trial and error. Just getting gaps as the Widow Arcanal comes into view. Alright, let's see. We are at the bridge. Here we are. Well, if it isn't my favorite little morsel, my weaver rats inform me of your presence in Cadet. What brings you to my abode? We'll go closer. And we'll talk.
Step into my parlor.
I have someone with me who wants to meet you. He's interested in learning about the Carete
Our
Nuberobians.
threads will cross again.
Oh, is that so? Do not be afraid, little morsel. It is rare to meet someone outside the Ashkat that is interested in our history and ways. Tell me, what would you like to know? Widoro rumbles out a deep chuckle. You need not be so nervous. I will not bite much. The stand will push softly next to you. I jest, little morsel. Perhaps it'd be easier if I... Oh. Go back up. If I leave the conversation. Widow Acronene Arachni. Oh, cute, Arachni. Pauses for a moment. Look around you, little one. Everything you see was built and crafted by the Nerubian people. Ours is an old and rich culture, older than many of the races on Azeroth. We pride ourselves in our artisanal abilities, such as our woven silks. Perhaps you would like to see how they are created? Destian nods carefully. Ah, there you are. Spindle, can you take our guests to see the silk spinners? Spindle gestures for you to follow. I don't see Spindle. But that's okay. Don't forget, it's this path right here. Everybody's coming out of. There's a dangling spider there. There's a dangling spider there, so that doesn't help. Let's see close to what the landmarks are. Okay, we are directly across from the goblin. So if you draw a straight line from here over here, that's where we are. Okay, if that helps. Alright. Let's come on over. Oh, hello, Weaver sent word with Spindle. You want to try to weave? It's sticky. Or tricky. Here, try.
Hi.
I would like to try weaving. Play minigame. Okay, this minigame isn't as bad as it sounds. Here we are. Each game is different. Alright? So we have to move them around. And then get them like that. That was an easier one than normal. So. Silk Singer that looks over Distil's weaving with satisfaction, hopefully. This isn't bad. Overcrawler, hatchling, well done. Good, good. You have the skill with this, Overcrawler. I am most impressed. The spell stringer sets Destian and your woven pieces with the rest of the skeins. Why do you look so different than the other Nerubians? That is a long story and a painful one. I underwent a powerful change both physically and mentally. It was a decision I made to help save the future of my people. Wow, that sounds scary. Did it hurt? It did, but I'm sure you have had to make hard choices before. Sometimes we have to do hard things to help those around us thrive. Like how my parents volunteered as lamplighters and morale star caretaker Sigfried, you, so that they made the ultimate sacrifice to protect the city and me. Ah, so you're no stranger to loss, then. Your sires were very brave. You too are brave to travel here and overcome your fears. The world is a richer place with your curiosity in it. Do not lose sight of that spark within you, little one. I must return to my duties, but I enjoyed our talk, youngling. Excuse me, Destian. Thank you. Wow. Lygia, did you see that? I talked to a Nerubian. Packed on the steps. There we go. We may have to summon the Orphan again. It might glitch again. This should be the right one, because there is our path. And across there is our goblin. Nope, our goblin should be right here. Okay. Oh, here we are. Thank you, Miss Widow. I learned a lot. Whoop. Thank you. Okay, there it is. I apologize for the cough. Thank you, Miss Widow. I learned a lot about your city today. It sounds like you care a lot about the other Nerubians. I do, just as you care for your fellow Arathe. You and I both come from rich cultures, and though they disagree with each other at times, we all strive for what we think would best serve our people in the long run. Destian nods. Carefully. Excuse me for cutting in, Widow Arachne, but I see an opportunity here. Truth be told, I could use a second set of hands translating some of this stuff. Maybe the kid could come by and help sometime?
What?
Just not for non-secrety stuff? An interesting proposition, indeed. Perhaps there is value in this arrangement. I will reflect on it. Okay. Over here is our turn. Here we go.
A chance to converse.
My, look at Destian. I don't think he's ever talked so much before. The Nerubians must have left a strong positive impression on him indeed. I can't wait to hear what he's learned by spending more time with you today. Who knows? Maybe this is a small start to a better understanding between the two races. Oh, the Nerubian youngling, Threadis, has been eagerly awaiting you. They don't speak yet, which is common for young Nerubians, but they can still communicate using other methods.
Come back with new stories.
Miss Olna, well, I'm going to go this way. Miss Olna, guess what? Guess what? I got to try weaving and even got to talk to the Nerubians. My, that does sound quite the story. I'm going to tell Kidsy and Scribbles. They're never going to believe what I got to do. Okay, now we have Threadis. Threadis looks up at you nervously. They hold what appears to be a drawing of a goblin rocket, similar to the rocket drill going to Undermine. Perhaps they would like to ride the rocket drill to Undermine located in the Ringing Deeps? Take Threadis to visit the rocket drill in the Ringing Deeps. Quest accepted, the Eager Engineer. Let's go ahead and try to find the flight point, which is just up here. Okay. Threadis is my absolute favorite part of this entire chain. I love this little spider. Of course, it being said, you know that if you're playing War Within, you're going to deal with spiders. Sadly, it's just part of it. Where is my flight master? Over here.
Come, relish.
We'll go right here. There we are. And we'll fly again. This may take a while. They were worried when they brought out the War Within that the spiders were going to be a huge issue. And many people did have issues with the spiders. I'm on the pro side. I like spiders. I'm the one who escorts them out of the house. Unless they're in the way. And then sadly, spiders cannot live where I can see them. But as long as they're hiding, I don't mind. We'll keep flying here. I'm going to pull that map up. There we are. Here we go. I take it there's a shortcut through here. I didn't know that. That's cool. I have to use float points more often.
The clouds above the living grotto are full of rich, useful minerals. Get up there and gather some.
The world quests. They're funny. Okay. We should be landing. Or are we? No, that's not it. The fear. That's where we're going. When an opportunity explodes. Yeah. Here is the rocket.
I got a free hand.
That didn't help.
Keep things fresh.
Now. Take threads on the rocket drill. This is the rocket. Wait, the drill's not here. That's right. I think the drill's up here and I screwed up. I'll pull out the motorcycle. If it's Goblin's on anyway. There we are. Chase me all you want, little goblin. There we are. Threadis makes an excited noise as you near the rocket throw. Threadis stares in awe at the massive feat of goblin engineering. Threadis chitters in unbridled delight. Delia, hey hon, you just gonna stare at it, or are you gonna show me your path to undermine? Threadis looks at the goblin, then back at the drill longingly.
What? I'm working.
Got the papers for undermine? I'm here to take this Orphan undermine, but I haven't been here before. Stelios looks at Threadis and sighs, crinkling the bridge of her nose. Fine, fine. I can get you in on a 1-week pass, but it'll expire after this week. You're going to have to find your own way back to Undermine after, capiche? Or the
Yep.
drill. Here we are. Welcome to Undermine. Yeah.
Welcome to the best place ever.
Hey, well, we'll have to see some papers. Love, you just arrived, I gotta fill out a form. I don't like it either, but I prefer you don't make my job worse than it is already. Seems like they're trying to make sure no more black blood comes in the city. All letters gotta be dotted and crossed or whatever. But I've
Cool
been here
out there.
before. Well, with everything that's happening lately, they have us filling out even more paperwork on who comes and goes. I'll fill out the paperwork, so just wait here. It'll only take a minute. It's your first time in Undermine, kid? Threadis nods carefully. Well, welcome to the big city. That little bot you got there. Hold on, let me go back up. I'll start again. Dasnak begins to write on his clipboard. Threadis looks around, eyes glittering in their eyes. Dasnak chuckles, still writing on his clipboard. Dasnak says, "This your first time in Undermine, kid?" Threadis nods carefully. Well, welcome to the big city. That little bot you got there. You make it yourself? Threadis chitters uncertainly, then nods again. Well, hey, I ain't gonna take it from you. I was just thinking you should visit my cousin. He's a mechanic that teaches over at the school on the corner. Threadis. Oh, does it? Thrusts a finger over his shoulder as he continues to write. Threadis perks up and chitters excitedly. I bet he ain't never seen a Nerubian engineer before. I imagine he'd love to nerd out about that, all that kind of thing. Dresnik pauses and look down at Threadis. Stuff. Anyway, one signature and you're both good to go. Okay. And I sign. Write your real name. Of course.
Time's a wasting.
Thanks, Ligeia. Oh, and kid, get yourself a treat on me. Goblin. Back. Desmond hands Threadis a coupon for a food stall. Goblin food stall? If you ain't ever been to Undermine before, you ought to try some of the food. There's a few good vendors here, or at the end of the tunnel here. Anyhow, have yourself a nice visit. Okay. And now we find how to get to the engineering. There you go. Hello, little fella. You hungry? We got plenty of good eats.
Wicked deals.
Threadis holds up a coupon for the food stall. Oh yeah, I can do that. What sounds good, kid? Threadis peers at the cart before tapping a long finger against the picture of the airship dog on a bun. Good choice. Here you go. Threadis wraps up the hot dog in silken strips and tucks it away to save for later. Threadis looks at you expectantly, then glances in the direction of the school. Alright, I'll buy those just to be safe. There we go.
See you again.
Don't you need one? And just in case he needs one. Yeah. Okay. Let's go find the school. Oh, it's right there. Stairs, I assume? Alright, next student. Threadis chitters in alarm. The surrounding students collectively groan in dismay. Wowza, what happened? Professor looks down at the now covered device and back to Threadis. Whoa, quick thinking. Kid, that could have got out of hand quick. Wait here a sec, I want to chat with you. I just gotta dismiss my class first. Oh boy, went too far. Alright everyone, back to work. I want a one-page paper from each of you explaining what safety protocols we should have had for this type of situation. Goblins have safety protocols? Class dismissed. The surrounding students collectively groan in dismay. Professor, you know, I've never seen a Peruvian silk used to put out a fire before. That was smart. Also, this little bot was amazing. Is it alright if I take a look at it? Threadis nods carefully. Wow, did you make this yourself? Professor whistles. Professor, this is some real nice engineering for someone your age. What's your name, kid? Threadis reaches a small hand and taps some scratches on the bottom of the bot. The Threadis. Wow, someone even taught you a bit of common, huh? That's unusual as far as I understand. Threadis chitters slyly. Well, Threadis, I don't know what you're here, friend of mine, but I sure love to have you in my class if you're looking to learn more about engineering. Threadis stands perfectly still, then lets out the most delighted chitter you've heard yet. Professor, hey, I'll take that as interest. I don't know if you have a guardian or what. We give them my card, and hopefully we can work something out. You have a real talent, kid. No matter what, don't stop tinkering, okay? Threadis nods, their eyes shining with promise. The surrounding students collectively groan in dismay. I assume that means because other people are running the quest. The rear engineer, ready for turn end. And let's see if I can train. I don't seem to be able to train. Oh, come on, give me the student. There you go. I'm going to keep on a tiny little ledge. Let's go try him. Let's go return this in. Let's see. Let's go this way somewhere. Okay. I don't think this is where we do it. Oh, there's Kizzy. Matron. Thank you.
What have you experienced?
Would you look at Threadis? I know they are very proud of the little bot they built. So I'm glad they were able to bring it to a place where their talents are appreciated. I'll stay here and see if I can have a chat with Professor Netlick. Nellick. Why don't you take Kizzy? We'll meet you in Dormogal when you're finished.
We have much to learn.
What does Kizzy want? Oh my. Well, you have their Threadis. Did you meet someone you'd like me to talk to? Like legs. You have fun. Scribbles wants to know. Telltale. Destian. Threadis, how was Undermine? Did you get to see the big rocket throw? Threadis nods. Is there no more? I think that might be it. I think we may have had everything done. Alright. Oh, there's Kizzy. Kizzy has a quest. Okay. So we have one more orphan, it looks like. Kizzy. Hey, you're Luigi, aren't you? My name's Kizzy. Man, am I sure glad to see you. Look, I want to go back to the surface to the Stone City. The air is so clean and the sun is so bright. I also saw a giant blue bird fly overhead, except it had lots of legs. Olna said it was called a rock, something like that. Anyway, I want to see one. I've never seen anything so pretty before. Do you think I could pet one? Kizzy grasped, her eyes riding in excitement. Do you think I could ride one? Take Kizzy to Dormogal to see the Stormlooks. Here comes the fun part of being a mage. Ha ha ha. And ta-da! We open the portal and we fly away. Okay. Come on, Kizzy. And now we're here. And I can cheat with Kizzy. Put the spell. Here we are. And we go find a rook. There we are. Kizzy stares and all. Whoa, look at them. They're beautiful. Greetings, Legia. Who is this you have brought to the rookery? Hey, my name is Kizzy, and I just wanted to meet your giant birds. They're so cool. Stormrunner nods. These are Stormrooks. They are our companions and aid us in the directive to keep Dormogal and Kazagar safe. Ooh, can I play with one? Trina looks a bit confused. Play? Yeah, back in Undermine, I play with the hyenas and rats all the time. I make toys for them. They seem to like it. Trina. I'm not sure I understand. Kizzy, so they don't get bored. The hyenas get a bit nippy if they don't get some of their energy out. So make toys for them to play with. It's a lot of fun. I do not think we have such things nor domesticated animals. Oh. Kizzy looks dejected for a moment and perks up. Could I try making something anyway? I could think of something. I suppose I don't see any harm in it. Okay, come on, Legia. But I got like a bajillion ideas. Time a-wasting. Trina sighs. It seems like the rooks can use electricity kind of like the eels in the black water. Marina, I think if I find a conductive material, maybe I can make something that plays into that. Kitsy, I saw a giant pile earlier. Let's go there. Alright, Kitsy. Let's go find a suitable conductive material. I don't think it's here. Okay, I'm in this area. Alright, Kitsy. Let's see if I need to call you forth. No. This isn't quite right. Maybe we can ask one of the Earthen. They think they know rocks or something, but maybe they know. Sign, maybe? One sign. I'm wrong. We'll throw it out the other. There we are. Well, looks like everybody's here, so repairs.
My directive is to serve you.
Is this where I need to go?
My thanks for your patronage.
Upstairs. Alright. We can talk to you.
I have an extended
Do
supply
you have
of
anything that
goods
can
for
conduct
the
electricity?
Outlanders.
Greetings, I do have something of that nature. I just received a shipment on storm glass. The better crystals are often utilized in the storm riding armor and help dissipate the Stormrook's energies, from what I've been told. When fractured, the crystalline shards give out a small amount of electricity that makes them pleasant for us Earthen to consume. Perhaps this is what you're looking for? Chrissy, yes, this is awesome. Thanks, lady. I'm glad I could be of service. Okay, now we just need a lot of force. I had the perfect thing in mind. When Anna was giving us a tour earlier, I saw the Great Hammer. Maybe we can ask to use it. We're going to use the Great Hammer. I remember there was a quest involving that. Alright, take Quizzy to the hammer. We are not putting our Orphan in the hammer. But there's our stuff. I got it. Lygia has earned the achievement Flat Earthing. And now we fly back over. I remember having to be squished. Let's go get my body back. Resurrect. Okay, I did take her there, but I did not get the item. But now there's a skeleton there. Okay. Better I do this so you all know what's happening than you come into it without any foreknowledge. Allow my death to serve a purpose. Let's a storm dust. Where's the storm dust? Well, it's supposed to be here somewhere. There it is. I did not collect it. What I need is a nice priest to come stand beside me. To res me. Each time I die. I wonder how the other people do this. There we are. Some leather, okay. This I think is also upstairs. If I'm wrong, I can always fly down. But I think the glowing character in front of me proves us wrong. Could I have some storm leather, please? We don't need very much. Greetings, young one. I do carry such an item. The storm leather I have seem to have permits the parameters you indicated. Very well. I have some scraps left over from a previous project. I hope this will suffice. This is perfect. Now we have everything we need. It's done. Let's go back to the Storm Riders. I can't wait to see what the Stormrooks think of this. And we shall fly. And in due time I shall heal my armor. My role. Try not to land on the quest giver. Alright. Oh. There we are. She's back. Let's go back. You have returned, Lygia. I see you've brought the child with you. Storm Rider Torina nods tentatively. Storm Rider lady, I brought something for the Stormrooks to play with. Can I give it to them? Here. Here there, buddy. I have something for you. Kitsy sets down the bow. The Stormrook watches Kitsy, curiously, cocking its head from side to side. Kitsy watches excitedly. Stormrook investigates the ball. Stormrook coos happily. Ah, thanks, guys. I'm glad you liked it. Maybe I can make you more sometime. Stormrook coos happily, and Torina says, I have not seen the Stormrooks this excited in some time. Stormrook grabs Kitsy by the collar and throws her on his back. Whoa! Lygia, look at me. I'm flying. I can't believe you all get to do this all the time. That's the coolest thing I've ever done. In the history of ever. Lygia. Thanks, Lygia. You're the best. Kitsy sighs. It's getting late, Lygia. Yeesh. I'm sure Ona is waiting for us. Bye, Stormrooks. Bye, nice Storm Riders. These are such cute quest lines. And now we pull forth our mounts. And we fly back. There we go.
Appreciate the mundane.
Kitsy did what? My goodness, I would never have thought to do something like that. Children are truly astonishing. The bounds of their playfulness and creativity seem limitless. This has been such an eye-opening journey. I think I understand children a little better, through speaking to the other caretakers and especially through all you've done. I can hardly believe it, Lygia. All these people are here on behalf of Skibbles, Destian, Threadus, and now Kitsy.
May your journey be
Lygia, look at this. All these people are here to discuss the children's futures. They expressed a desire to speak with you as well. Objective. Speak to the recently arrived benefactors. You'll be able to choose one of these rewards. Argus Bell, Threadius Workshop Bot, the Children's Argomar Garlic Weapon Set, Goggle's Favorite Chew Rent, a Arsenal Children's Stormline Guards Weapon Set, and a well-loved figurine.
Adventure continues.
So we'll start with him.
Go, go!
Lenny, freelance war scribe. I don't think you need to guess what the Weaver's decision was, huh? Honestly, I'm pretty excited to get some help. Translating Nerubian to Common ain't easy. Seems like the kid is really excited for the idea, too. Thank you for the information.
Hey!
What's the news?
Oh, hey, it's you again. Say, thanks for bringing Threadus by the school earlier and help put out the fires. You know, I was just chatting with Ona to see if we could do some sort of apprenticeship or something. Honestly, Threadus already has a knack for engineering, and I'd love to see what they can do. This child is going places, if you ask me. Thanks for the information. So, let's see.
The flame burns for all of us.
Oh, Lygia. Andrini sent me to speak with the Earthen watching over the Cobalt child, Skibbles. He sees promise in her convictions, but is worried Melidor isn't a safe enough environment for her training, especially when Melidor shifts. We recently contacted a group of kobolds calling themselves the Knight of the Brown Table. That sounds promising, so we are hoping to introduce them to Skibbles.
For the Empire,
Brown table. Cute.
Speak and be heard.
I'm impressed by the young one's resourcefulness. Unfortunately, the Stormrooks have already destroyed the toy, so we're hoping she can make more. I am interested in the process of making a toy for a creature. In return, she seems interested in learning about how we care for the rooks. The rooks seem to have taken a liking to her already, which is promising.
May the Titans carve your path.
I love that they can become a kobold.
Your path led to
My gee, I
me.
can't thank you enough. All these children look like they have bright futures ahead of them, and you played no small part in that. Thanks to you, I also feel as if I understand children a bit better. They are truly wonderful, even if they are a handful at times. Olna smiles kindly. I know you're busy, very busy, but I do hope I'll see you next year. Choose your reward. Huh. With Argus's bell. There we are.
Journey onward.
Okay. Thank you, Lygia. Looks like all the kids like me. Achievement earned. Aw, isn't it cute? And I received the belt. And here's the belt. And I collected 2 of 3. Here we are. Argus. And you can see little puppy dog. Which I already have one, so I'm going to put it in a cage. There we are. I know someone who could use that. See, already have him. It's level 11, I mean. Okay. And that's it. That's Children's Week. Alright. Bye.